Let's take a question here from Benedict FPV. Thank you for a €2 super chat. Are Apex 2 with 1202.5 800 kV motors good? Apex 2. What's an Apex 2? Oh, the little 2-inch. Oh. Is this real? Is this actually an Impulse RC product? I don't like the fact that the first hit was on... I got one on eBay and I got one on AliExpress. This is not filling me with confidence. This is not an Impulse RC Apex, is it? No. No. I see. Okay, so I searched Apex 2. I was like, I didn't think Impulse RC made a 2-inch. They make a 3-inch. And then the first hit was eBay, and the second hit was AliExpress, and I was like, oh, I see. So maybe this is a good frame, but it's not made by Impulse RC, as far as I can tell. So don't assume you're getting Impulse RC quality carbon, etc. It does have the hexagonal standoffs. It seems like it's meant to kind of look like an Impulse RC product. Don't be misled there. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Everybody says you should just get the Odonata. Odonata! Brandon Beans says, my buddy just built on this frame and he loves it. The thing is, on these little frames, I mean, there's so little to them. It's almost like there's not as much room for innovation. There's still some room. I don't really have a comment about the frame. It's pretty basic. It looks like it'll hold what you need. Where does the Vista mount? It says it's got room for Caddx Polar Nebula Nana. Where does the Vista going to mount? Is it going to go above the flight controller? Brandon Bean says, the Odonata is good. I built one, but I keep breaking it. Oh. You like this better than the Odonata. Them's fighting words. And then the motors... I see. They naked stack it over the AIO. I don't love that. I mean, I guess there aren't a lot of choices. I kind of like what the GepRC Smart 3.5 did, where they mounted the Vista to the top plate and the flight controller to the bottom. That keeps the flight controller isolated. It's cheap. I mean, it's freaking $10, so I think it's worth a shot. And then what'd you say? 1202 motors? 1202, 800 kV? 800 kV, you mean 8,000 kV, don't you? Do you mean 8? I think you must mean 8,000 kV. That seems okay. A 2-inch carrying a Vista is kind of extreme, isn't it? I guess there are a few of the Fireflies like that. But the Firefly is a toothpick style frame. So the Firefly Baby 2S comes with DJI. And it flies okay, but definitely some compromises for the weight. As you get into this weight of frame, I mean, you start flying worse and worse. Joey W suggests 1206 7500 kV. He thinks your 1202s might be a little too small. 1206 is a lot bigger than 1202. So consider larger motors, but it's a certain point where you're so heavy that those 2-inch props just really can't make it fly good. Especially if you have a DJI on it. Are you sure you really have to have a 2-inch? Could it be a 3-inch? A 3-inch is going to be way better. Abraham, confident that a 2-inch is plenty for a naked Vista and an all-in-one. I don't know.